All right, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. Predecessor version 1.5 is coming out, and it's a big one. Wukong is coming out. It is official. We've been waiting for him for a long time. He's definitely a fan favorite, but a lot of people are concerned, which I get it. He was busted as hell. So hopefully they've fixed him up a little bit because it's been a while since Predecessor's been out and they haven't released him. So we'll see. Well, let's jump right into it. It comes out April 29th. So just a couple days, 3 days, a little less than that. 4 a.m. That's kind of crazy, but you know what? I'm all for it. Hello, champions. A historic moment is upon us. They're releasing Wukong. It's historic. Mark it down in the history books. If you haven't watched it yet, the VOD is here. I might go over that eventually. It's just a really long video, so yeah, if you want to go watch it, the link is right there. It's an hour and 57 minutes long where they go over everything that's coming up in this update. So yeah, be sure to do that if you're interested. Big news for Ranked. New game server location. Interesting. The usual round of bug fixes and balance updates, new skins, and something you've asked for, the ability to purchase loot cores. So I know the loot cores have kind of had some mixed reviews because a lot of people like it. The free people that play the game for free like it, but the people who paid for all the skins don't like it because now people are getting the same skins for free. But I think that the loot cores are fun and they're good. The only gripe I have about the battle pass and everything about that is I kind of wish it was like Apex, where if you buy the battle pass once, you'll get an and you complete it, you'll get enough coins to be able to buy the battle pass again. I realize they're probably not as big as Apex, so they need the money, so I forgive them for it, even though I'd like to see that. It's probably not going to happen, but I'm glad that you can at least buy one a day with your, I think it's Amber. I don't even know what the currency is. There's so much currency in this game that I don't know what's what. Let's look into it. Wukong, he will be key. Oh my gosh, new hero Wukong, he who became a master. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. Feng Mao may have thought his troubles were behind him, but no such luck. Wukong is broken free from his cave and he's back in the game. I don't know why he's after Feng Mao. Interesting. Let's watch this video.
The time has come, champions. The mythical trickster has finally come home. Prepare for chaos. Wukong is coming to Predecessor. Wukong is an agile, elusive, and deadly fighter whose fate was forever twisted after learning the true nature of his beloved teacher, Feng Mao. Now at odds with his mentor and on the run, Wukong's path leads him back to where it all started, to face his greatest challenge and clear his name. Wukong's ultimate ability is 84,000 hairs, and it's unlike any other ultimate in the game. Rather than being a single powerful move, this ability instantly switches between his spirit and body stances. Depending on which stance he's in, Wukong's primary, secondary, and alternate abilities will all have completely different effects and cooldowns, making him our most versatile hero to date. One who's hard to master, but devastating in the hands of anyone who can expertly switch stances to set up incredible combos. Wukong also has access to his ultimate from level 1, and it comes with a powerful passive. Every time Wukong damages an enemy, he gains a stack of hair. At 5 stacks, a clone is summoned and the stack resets. Wukong can have up to 2 clones at once, increasing to a max of 5 as he levels up. The clones attack your enemies too, so try to stack them up before diving in for maximum damage. Wukong's primary ability in Spirit Stance is Cloud Walker, where he summons a cluster of clouds beneath his feet for a short duration. Wukong can walk freely along the clouds in any direction, enabling him to traverse terrain of all kinds to seamlessly maneuver around the battlefield. In Body Stance, This ability switches to Pole Vault, where Wukong launches himself in a direction of his choice and gains extra attack speed for a short duration. Both of these abilities synergize incredibly well with Wukong's secondary ability in Body Stance, which is High Impact, where Wukong crashes down to the ground with his mighty staff, dealing physical damage to all enemies in the vicinity. The longer he falls, the more damage it deals, up to a limit. So combining this with Cloudwalker or Pole Vault is a great way to maximize his damage output. In Spirit Stance, Wukong's secondary ability becomes Cycle Breaker, where he spins his staff at ferocious speeds, destroying incoming projectiles while granting extra damage reduction for a short period of time. Then he hurls his staff forward, dealing magical damage and stunning the first enemy it hits.
Come back when you're ready to fight.
Wind Surge is Wukong's alternate ability in Spirit Stance, where he dashes forward, piercing through enemies, dealing physical damage and slowing them briefly. In Body Stance, this ability changes to Force Push, where Wukong drives his staff forward, pushing all enemies away, dealing physical damage and slowing them for a moment. This ability is great for creating distance, or when used at the right time, countering enemy abilities by shoving them out of range. Wukong's passive ability is Somersault, which enables him to jump again in mid-air to perform a double jump. Not only does this give Wukong an impressive amount of mobility, but it also combines perfectly with Cloudwalker and High Impact. Try using Cloudwalker to run up into the air, double jump with his passive, and slam to the ground for maximum damage with High Impact. Items that grant Wukong ability haste and physical power are great for enabling him to use his abundance of abilities faster. So try building into items like Augmentation and Basilisk to help reduce cooldowns and maximize your uptime on key abilities. The faster he cycles through his kit, the more pressure he can apply. Become the legend with Wukong. Coming to Predecessor on Xbox, PlayStation.
Okay, yeah, he's he's gonna be busted as hell. I can tell you that right now. Sorry for the peek. I just looked over at home. Yes, I peeked with my laugh there. Put it down a little bit. Yeah. So he looks very similar with the cloud walk. The double jump's new, but the smashing and his poke seem the same. And he's got his clones. And he gets his ultimate from level 1. Oh, I feel like he's gonna be a pain in the ass to kill. Because he has his like double jump, his cloud walk, so he could like pretty much get over any wall in the game. Oh, I feel like he's gonna be like an even bigger escape artist than freaking Aurora. And like he has that cloud walk and the double jump, so he could pretty much jump over anything. And on top of it, if you do close the gap, he could just shove you away with that poke. So yeah, I think he's gonna be broken, but I also think he might be like really hard to play. Cause like having to switch stances and whatnot. So we'll see how it goes. That's pretty broken though. We'll see. We'll see. There's the stats if you're interested in that. The somersault, yeah, that's basic attack, that's normal. Cloud walk. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was before. Yeah, oh yeah, that as well. That's kind of broken. Make it so even if you like you're a ranged person, you can pretty much just not take range damage for 1.5 seconds and then throws it back at him and stuns him on top of it. I think it's, yeah, stunning for 1 second. Yeah, he's gonna be a pain in the ass to kill. And some of those clips that they had, he was like doing some serious damage at level 10. Yeah, and that's going to be interesting. Because that was the problem with his ultimate last season, or in Paragon, was these were busted. Let's see. I want to see the stats. So, other than the different abilities, when he's in his spirit stance, he deals more damage. I figured the body stance would be higher, but his spirit stance is a little higher. So I'm guessing that this one's gonna be like his escaping one. This one's gonna be his fighting one. We'll see. The clones. If you want to stop and read these, you can. It's just I don't want this video to be super long, and we're not very far. We're through this yet. They got a skin coming out for him. I'm all for skins. It's fun. New Wraith skin, Quang skin. So the Shadow Ops bundle, something for you guys to look forward to. Ranked Season 0. Since the launch in June 2024, Ranked has become a cornerstone for Predecessor, and players are eagerly jumping into queues the moment they open, and many dedicating themselves to the mode exclusively. Over the months, it has delivered countless epic victories and a fair share of crushing defeats, evolving constantly through feedback and updates. Season 0 rewards. Let's be honest, grinding feels a lot more rewarding when there's something on the line. What about the time you put in? We're officially designating the period June 2024 to now as Season 0. It was a time for experimentation, adjustments, and occasional instability. Yeah, for sure. Of course, that means more than the make becoming something more tangible. Sorry, I don't read out loud very well, as you can tell. It ends April 27th. I was gonna try to get up my rank, but my brother, who I play with, doesn't like playing ranked, so I kind of did a little bit on my own. But next season, I'm gonna try to get to Paragon rank. It's gonna be hard, frustrating, but you know what? It's doable. Obviously, people have done it. Rank Season 1, Ashes of the Damned. This season marks a major milestone. It will feature Predecessor's first ever overreaching story arc, between the narrative beats unfolding across multiple updates. Yeah, lore is really fun. I mean, Apex came out with some lore that I didn't ever really read, but I like that it's there because it makes the game more fun and interesting. Like, I didn't really go and read all like the comics and all the backgrounds of sorry, I'm checking my mic, hopefully it doesn't hear it. But I liked hearing the stories. Like, I knew generally what was going on. I didn't really watch it or read it, but I like to have it there. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun if they did like a little like series on their YouTube channel or something like that. But interesting. Season 1 will begin April 29th. Players will be ranked. Players' rank will be reduced by up to 7 divisions. A player that is Platinum 1 will start the season at Silver 2. I think I'm Gold 3. I might play some tonight just to get it up a little bit because I'm pretty close to Gold 2. But I'm on a winning streak right now in ranked, so it's unfortunate. Hero pick intent. Ever felt frustrated when a teammate's banned the hero you were planning to play? We hear you. Introducing Hero Pick Intent, a simple but powerful tool to help your teammate coordinate better during the draft. Before the ban phase begins, you'll have 15 seconds to select the hero that you intend to play. The signal will be clear and hard to miss. That's good. I feel like right now Boris is kind of broken, and it's kind of like if the jungle's not planning on playing Boris, you should be planning on banning him. So that'll be a good thing. Second ban. The second ban phase is going to be added to ranked. That'll be interesting. They'll take turns banning 1 hero each. So 4 heroes are going to be banned. I think it'd be interesting, like, if both teams banned, like, the top 4 jungle people, like, what would you do? Improved AFK loss mitigation. Heard that your concerns about AFK players and VP loss are results of match with 1. In response, we've adjusted the number of provided fairer outcomes when you're affected by an AFK teammate. We hope that this change becomes a real improvement. Yeah, that's kind of been a really big problem since the beginning of time in this game, to be honest. Ranked mode will be 24/7 for 2 weeks to help you get your foothold and your new climb. Yeah, I mean, I don't really mind that they close it down at certain times. It's just at the beginning it was kind of rough because the time me and my brother would play, it was ranked was turned off, so we couldn't ever play ranked at the beginning. And so I'm glad that they kind of adjusted the times a little bit. Split one, we'll be splitting our ranked up into multiple seasons into multiple splits, with split one returning running until autumn later this year. Okay, so they're gonna have ranked splits. That's pretty normal. Purchasable loot crates. Okay, this will probably be the type of thing that makes it so they will make the battle pass free in the future. Well, not free, but like give you enough that you'd only have to buy it once. But following consistent community requests since the feature's launch, we're introducing the ability to purchase quantum loot cores with platinum. Honestly, I didn't realize that wasn't a thing yet. You'll be able to continue to unlock for free by participating in special events and activations. We deeply appreciate your enthusiasm for this feature. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super concerned about that. Just that'll bring in more money for the people who want to drop more money on it. New server location, Latum. The rollout of NA Central has been a success with notable improvements to ping. Where's Latum at? I have no idea where the hell that is. But I'm glad that they'll be able to play the game better. Game changes, impact improvements. We're adding UI improvements. Yeah, I noticed that. Like, I noticed this. It looked a little different. We'll watch that video in a second. Here's what's changing. Improved damage reliability across the board. Readability, so not reliability. Dymatic fonts. Sizes for damage numbers based on the type of damage and the amount. Compound damage tracking, allowing rapid damage instances to stack up into a single number. Enhanced health bars. Hit marker scaling. Yeah, it looks a little bit more crisp. I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't like when they change the UI too much. It starts getting a little insane, but I mean, that doesn't seem too bad where it is right there. It just shows you all the damage you're doing to the minions. Because, like, you know, I really don't know how much damage I'm doing to things, so I think it's good. Gameplay balance. Death timers have been... Hold on. Death timers at levels 1 to 9 increased from 7, 10, 12, 14 to... Oh my gosh. No, I think this is more of an attempt to make games last less longer, make shorter games. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this because I feel like there's times where like I could win the game easily if they would just be dead longer. Because like I'll do like really good early game, but then it'll be bad because you'll get a team wipe, and by the time you get to the next tower, the enemy team's already there to stop you. But there's also times where it's at the end of the game and you're like up by like 20 kills, you're doing amazing, and then you have a bad time where you'll get team wiped, and then all of a sudden the enemy will just come over and just kill you because you're dead for like a 2 minutes, and they have enough time to just go kill your core before anybody can really do anything about it. So I have mixed feelings about that. There's definitely going to be a balance somewhere, but I don't know where it is. All right, hero balance and changes. Crunch is getting a slight buff. He'll be able to go further with his dash. Decker. Physical power growth increased from 2.4 to 4.2. Mana cost decreased for Photon Disruptor. So she's getting a buff. Pretty good buff, actually. Gideon getting nerfed. The power scaling goes up, but his ultimate damage is down. Oh my gosh, they dropped it by 50. Greystone movement speed increased. Oh, interesting. Make way, damaging. What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that his Q ability, maybe? Oh my gosh. Greystone's getting a buff. He's already kind of broken, so we'll see. I know you guys are gonna disagree with me, but I think he's pretty broken right now, especially if he gets put in the right hands with someone that's picking the right items. Grux, missing health, healing. When missing health, healing decrease from 15% to 12%, cooldown increase. Okay, so he's getting a slight nerf. I think the range on his Q needs to be nerfed, but that's just me. Howitzer. Direct hit damage decreased, slow grenades decreased, so he's getting a nerf. Oh, so he does less damage, but his slow lasts longer. Kalari. Cooldown decreased. Shadow distance been increased. The jump height increased. So slight buff for her. Her guillotine ultimate's been buffed. Chimera, they haven't touched him for a long time. Let's see. Okay, so his ambush has been... Okay, I wish they'd just tell me because it's kind of annoying here. Oh, so was it always 9 no matter what? And they just made it so it has cool... Okay, so that's a small buff. And the cooldown has been increased, so he got a small nerf. I don't know, I feel like Chimera is one of the most balanced heroes ever. They just never ever touch him, and nobody complains about him, but he's picked almost every game, so... Yeah. Kira... Dusk ability, the cooldown's being decreased. Mercy, damage increase, so she's getting a pretty good buff. Mana decrease, range increase. Wow. Lieutenant Bellica, physical damage power scaling decreased. On hit modifier hit decreased, so Bellica's getting nerfed. Oh no, touch of Moragash. Her mark healing magical power scaling decreased. Okay. They reduced her healing on her mark, which is fine. I don't really use mark for healing, so they touched her, but not bad. Morn, physical power growth increase, mana increase, damage increase. Oh, he's getting a big buff. Look at that. Magical power scaling, damage increase. Okay, Morn's gonna be picked more. He's been kind of neglected by players lately. And Murdoch, physical power growth decreased. Buckshot, physical armor shred decreased. And his ultimate cooldown has been increased, and the long range hitbox decreased. Looks like they're trying to move people from playing Murdoch. Muriel, Reversal of Fortune, damage decreased. She's getting a nerf. Marbosh, his march, movement speed, magical power scaling decreased. Narbosh is nerfed. Phase, energy lance, magical power scaling increase. She's getting a buff. Cooldown decreased on her ultimate. Rampage, Rumble, total magical power scaling increase. Rampage getting a buff. Revenant, Scar cooldown increased. And critical damage. Okay, so he does more critical damage, but his cooldown on Scar is a little bit longer. Actually, it's better. Never mind. Remnant getting a buff. Richter health regen increase. Oh my god, please don't do that. Shield duration increased. Okay, yeah, they're making him more tanky. Richter getting a pretty good buff. Wow. Max health and scale. Oh my gosh, no. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need this. Okay, but it's okay. They made his Riplash do less damage. No, never mind. Yeah, Richter's gonna be picked more. I don't think he's broken, but he's a tanky guy. Like in the right support's hands, this combo with really anybody is hard to deal with. Sevrog, attack speed increased. He's got more attack speed, mana cost. Okay, so yeah, so Sevrog got a buff. Shinbi, line tempo decreased, damage change. Oh, sorry, damage changed from 50 to 60. Cooldown increased. So she does more damage, but it has a longer cooldown. Her shield with her circle rhythm has been lowered, so she may be getting nerfed. Yeah. Steel getting his armor nerfed. Twin Blast, attack speed increased with his gunslinger ability, and damage increased with his vaporize. Wraith, his passive drone cooldown has been decreased, so he's getting a buff. Okay. Yeah, he's getting a pretty good buff. Cooldown. Okay, they increased the cooldown on that. So it looks like they took some, gave some with him. Item balance changes. Sky Splitter being nerfed. Solaris being nerfed. Spear of Desolation being buffed. That's the one I haven't seen before. Augmentation, cost decrease. Okay, yeah. They're buffing this. It's probably because they mentioned it in the video for Wukong. So we'll see how long that lasts. So I guarantee that this will be nerfed the same time Wukong is nerfed. Tyranny, health increased. Now grants ultimate haste. Ooh. Attack speed. Oh, prophecy. I don't agree with this change. Prophecy, the attack speed has been decreased. Vanguardian, kind of buffed. It's been buffed, but also the cost has been increased. And I'm gonna. Okay, actually, we'll go through them. There's only 2 more. Cressilia, I don't know how to pronounce that. Magical power increase, magical regen increase. So this item's really good now. That might be good with some magical people. I haven't used that before. I'll have to look into it. Marshal. Sheriff on hit damage increased, so it's getting buffed. Bug fixes. Fix the issue where Boris's movement animations could stutter when activating Earth Sign Burst. Yeah, I noticed that. Fix an issue where replays could crash when putting input time. Yeah, their replays need a lot of work. But I'm not going to read all those bug fixes. I'm just kind of looking through them to see what is being there. And that's it. Be sure to let me know in the comments what you guys think about this update. I'm excited for Wukong. Seems like he's going to be busted, but I feel like we already knew that coming out. So hopefully he's not too busted. Hopefully they can get him balanced out pretty quickly. But anyways, be sure to like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll be streaming this every Monday from 7:30 Mountain Standard Time until whenever I decide to end it, which is usually a few hours. I might stream it throughout the week more, depending on how well the stream does. So be sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. And we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.